Hello friends. Welcome to Audiobook Summary. Emotional Intelligence, by Daniel Goleman, originally published in 1995, is a groundbreaking work that delves deep into the concept of emotional intelligence, EI, and its profound impact on our personal and professional lives. Goleman, a renowned psychologist and science journalist, skillfully dissects the idea that traditional intelligence, measured by IQ, is not the sole predictor of success and well-being. He breaks down the book into several insightful sections, each offering a unique perspective on EI. Goleman emphasizes that EI involves the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and effectively utilize both our own emotions and those of others. With real-life examples and compelling research, Goleman demonstrates how individuals with high EI can navigate life's challenges with greater ease, build healthier relationships, excel in the workplace, and even contribute to the emotional development of their children. Emotional Intelligence continues to be a seminal work in the field, guiding readers on a journey to harness the power of emotions for a more fulfilling life. Emotional Intelligence, by Daniel Goleman, is structured into several distinct parts, with each section offering a deep exploration of various facets of emotional intelligence, EI. The emotional brain. 1. The emotional brain. Daniel Goleman talks about how our brains work when we feel emotions. He explains that emotions are not just random or useless, but they're actually very important for our intelligence and how we interact with the world. Goleman zooms in on a part of our brain called the amygdala, which is like an emotion control center. This tiny, almond-shaped part helps us react quickly when we sense danger, like a built-in alarm system. But sometimes, it can make us act without thinking when strong emotions take over, which isn't always a good thing. Throughout this section, Goleman uses science and real-life stories to show how our brain and emotions are connected. Goleman discusses an experiment conducted by Joseph Ledoux, a neuroscientist, who worked with rats to understand the amygdala's role in fear responses. In this experiment, a rat was exposed to a tone followed by an electric shock. As expected, the rat learned to associate the tone with the shock and exhibited fear when it heard the tone alone. What's particularly fascinating about this experiment is when Ledoux temporarily inactivated the rat's cortex, the thinking part of the brain, by cooling it down. Even with the cortex temporarily shut off, the rat continued to display fear responses when it heard the tone. This showed that the amygdala was capable of initiating the fear response on its own, even without input from the thinking part of the brain. This example illustrates how the amygdala, located deep within the brain, can swiftly trigger emotional reactions, like fear, without the involvement of our conscious, rational thinking. It underscores the idea that our emotions often operate on a faster and more primitive level, influencing our behavior and reactions before our rational mind can catch up. 2. The nature of emotional intelligence. According to Goleman, emotional intelligence is all about how well we can recognize, understand, control, and make good use of not only our own emotions but also the feelings of those around us. To distinguish EI from traditional intelligence, often measured by IQ tests, Goleman highlights that IQ primarily assesses cognitive abilities like problem-solving and logical thinking. In contrast, emotional intelligence focuses on our ability to handle emotions effectively. He underscores that while having a high IQ can open doors, it's emotional intelligence that helps us navigate and succeed in various areas of life. Book emphasizes the importance of EI in our personal and professional lives. Author argues that having a high IQ alone isn't enough for success. EI plays a crucial role in our relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. Recognizing and managing emotions, both our own and others, can lead to better interactions, improved communication, and more balanced and fulfilling lives. By shedding light on these distinctions and the significance of EI, Goleman lays the groundwork for readers to grasp the concept's practical value and its impact on their journey toward personal growth and success. 3. Emotional Intelligence Applied. The book shows us how to use emotional intelligence, EI, in practical ways in our daily lives. It's not just a fancy idea, It's something we can actually do. One important place to use EI is in our relationships with others. People with high EI are good at building strong relationships because they understand their own feelings and can also understand how others feel. This helps them communicate well, solve problems in a good way, and create positive relationships both at home and at work. Additionally, the book talks about using EI at work. Many jobs come with stress, and EI helps people handle it better. People with high EI can stay calm when things get tough, make good decisions, and make their workplace a happier and more productive place. Lastly, the book explains how EI applies to being a parent. Emotionally intelligent parents can create a warm and loving environment for their children. They teach their kids about feelings and help them develop good social and emotional skills that will help them in their relationships and in life. In short, this part of the book shows us that emotional intelligence is something we can use in our daily lives to have better relationships, succeed at work, and be better parents. It's not just a theory, it's a practical skill we can all learn and benefit from. 4. The roots of empathy. Empathy is like a superpower for understanding and connecting with others on a deep emotional level. It's the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and really feel what they're feeling. Imagine when a friend is going through a tough time, and you don't just listen to their words but truly understand their emotions. That's empathy in action. It's like a bridge that connects people, allowing them to share their feelings and experiences. When we empathize with others, we create a strong bond of understanding and trust. It helps us build better relationships because people appreciate knowing that someone cares and understands how they feel. It shows us that by being more empathetic, we can connect with others on a deeper emotional level, leading to better understanding and stronger, more meaningful relationships. Empathy is like a key that unlocks the door to more fulfilling interactions with the people around us. Examples of displaying emotional intelligence in marriage. Emotional intelligence is like a secret ingredient that can make marriages stronger and happier. It's not just about knowing how you feel but also understanding your spouse's emotions. When you and your partner are emotionally intelligent, it makes dealing with the ups and downs of marriage a lot smoother. In a marriage, there will be times when you disagree or feel upset. Emotional intelligence helps you handle these moments better. You can express your thoughts and feelings clearly without getting too upset or defensive. Plus, you become really good at listening and understanding your partner's side of things, which means fewer misunderstandings and fights. Emotional intelligence also deepens the emotional connection between you and your spouse. When you can sense each other's emotions, you can offer support and comfort when it's needed most. This closeness makes your relationship feel safe and loving. What's more, emotional intelligence helps you both resolve disagreements in a healthy way. Instead of saying hurtful things or acting out in anger, emotionally intelligent couples use their understanding of emotions to find solutions that work for both. This leads to a happier and more peaceful marriage, where both of you feel heard, cared for, and cherished. In essence, emotional intelligence is like the secret sauce for a successful and lasting marriage. 5. Emotional intelligence in parenting. Emotional intelligence in parenting is about understanding and managing your own emotions while helping your children do the same. It sets a positive example, creating a stable home environment. By recognizing and addressing your children's feelings, you strengthen your bond with them. Teaching emotional intelligence equips kids with essential life skills, making them better at relationships, stress management, and decision-making as they grow up. In essence, it's like giving them a strong foundation for a happy and successful future. 6. Emotional intelligence at work. Emotional intelligence, EI, is a powerful asset in the workplace, significantly contributing to professional success. It revolves around understanding and managing emotions effectively, and its importance cannot be overstated. Firstly, EI begins with self-awareness, which enables individuals to navigate stress and make sound decisions under pressure. Being in control of one's emotions fosters a more composed and professional demeanor, ensuring that challenging situations do not lead to impulsive reactions. Moreover, motivation, another facet of EI, propels individuals toward their goals with unwavering determination. High EI individuals tend to exhibit greater drive, ultimately contributing to their career advancement. However, EI isn't solely an individual endeavor. Empathy and social skills play pivotal roles in fostering positive workplace relationships. Empathy allows for better understanding of colleagues' perspectives, facilitating smoother collaboration and conflict resolution. Meanwhile, strong social skills enable effective communication and teamwork. In essence, emotional intelligence at work involves self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills, collectively serving as a toolkit for career growth and the creation of a harmonious work environment. It empowers individuals to thrive in their roles while contributing positively to their professional communities. 7. The emotional brain at school. In the concluding section, The Emotional Brain at School, the book delves into the critical role of emotional intelligence, EI, within the realm of education. It emphasizes that EI isn't solely a personal development matter, it profoundly influences students' academic performance and their general well-being. Goleman underscores the idea that emotional skills are not only vital for life but also for effective learning. When students possess the ability to comprehend and regulate their emotions, they are better equipped to tackle the challenges presented in the classroom. These skills enable them to manage stress and anxiety more adeptly, ultimately leading to improved concentration and academic outcomes. Furthermore, the book underscores the broader advantages of imparting emotional intelligence in educational settings. It not only elevates students' academic achievements but also nurtures their mental and emotional health. EI programs in schools equip students with the tools to cultivate stronger relationships, navigate conflicts more constructively, and develop essential life skills that extend well beyond their academic years. In essence, The Emotional Brain at School illuminates the profound impact of emotional intelligence on education, highlighting how it enhances students' academic success and fosters their overall quality of life. By integrating emotional intelligence into the educational curriculum, we empower students with invaluable capabilities that equip them for a brighter and more emotionally balanced future. Goleman's central argument revolves around the idea that emotional intelligence, EI, is not a fixed trait but a skill that can be nurtured and improved throughout one's life. It enables individuals to build better workplace relationships, resolve conflicts constructively, and excel in leadership roles. The timely moments for transformation. This concept highlights the crucial phases where change is most receptive, particularly in the context of early emotional development. Unlike the gradual maturation of our cognitive faculties, such as the neocortex, which unfolds slowly during childhood, we discover that the emotional center, known as the amygdala, is nearly fully configured from the outset of our existence. This implies that infants embark on the journey of shaping their emotional responses and encoding memories long before the advent of language and logical reasoning. As children advance through their formative years, these early emotional templates become increasingly ingrained, presenting resistance to alteration. Therefore, the impartation of emotional awareness and adept management skills during their early stages becomes paramount. Without these foundational competencies, various issues may surface as they mature, including but not limited to bullying, substance misuse, eating disorders, and depression. Alarmingly, when these emotional hurdles are left unaddressed, they frequently metamorphose into more grievous challenges in adulthood, manifesting as aggressive behaviors and profound psychological quandaries. In essence, comprehending the concept of opportune moments for transformation underscores the pivotal role of early emotional education in the human journey, arming children with the tools requisite for navigating life's complexities and laying the cornerstone for their forthcoming well-being and contentment. Thank you for joining us in exploring this pivotal concept. If you found this audiobook insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Stay tuned.